All right, so perhaps one of the most important videos in this whole training series is which clinic I used and why. So you can probably see on the screen now, the clinic that I used was called Clinicana. They're based in Istanbul and they've got a very long reputation and history of successful hair transplants. So why did I choose this clinic over, basically, I mean, there's any number of different clinics all over Turkey. There's plenty even just in Istanbul alone. Why choose this particular one? Well, firstly, it came to me from a recommendation, which I think is hugely important. You need to sort of kind of know someone that's been there and done it and you know, got the success story, which is a big part of why I'm actually putting this together as well, so that you can see my own results from this clinic. Also, the reviews kind of speak for themselves. I'll come on to the reviews in a few moments, but they've got literally thousands of 5-star reviews, and that gave me a great deal of confidence before I actually went out there. So this clinic is run by this gentleman down here, Professor Dr. Soner Tatlıdil, I think it's pronounced. I hope I've pronounced it fairly correctly. He's a very highly qualified individual. If I just go to the About Us page and the team, there's more on his credentials. He has a very, very long track record in the medical sector, including time at Harvard Medical School back in 2006, 2008. There's an absolute, a long shopping list here of various qualifications and job experience that he has. So you can see that he's been in the profession for a very long time. He's been running Clinicana for a good number of years now as well. So he's the kind of top guy in this clinic. And then there's various others as well with the experience and the qualifications that you'd expect. The team photo at the top, there's actually more than there's in this photo at the clinic as well. So they're quite a good sized team. And they're actually doing dozens of procedures per week, which may sound like a kind of a negative thing in a way, but I actually saw it as a positive for 2 points of view. Firstly, if they were doing bad work and they're doing that many hair transplants, you would find evidence of it all over the internet. If people were just walking out of there dozens per week that were unhappy with the work that they had done, you would know about it. You can go and search around by all means. After watching this video, go and search around about Clinicana. And the other point about them doing a higher volume, it means that they are very, very experienced in what they do. I would much rather go to a clinic that is doing not, you don't want too high volume, but certainly doing a decent volume of hair transplant, because I'm a believer that practice makes perfect. I don't really want to go to a UK clinic where perhaps someone's doing 2 or 3 a month, because I just don't think that's enough. I think it's just a human nature that people get better and better at things the more they practice it. And if someone's doing a procedure day in, day out, and it's absolutely second nature to them, I just believe that is going to yield better results. And certainly, you don't just need to take my word for it. Obviously, I'm going to be showing you throughout this whole course my own results, the reasons why I was happy to go with them, and the reason I'm absolutely delighted, 6 months after my hair transplant as well. But don't just take my word for it. So let's just go around some of the other review sites for them. So Google reviews, they have 3,438 reviews. And one thing you really, you need to understand about these reviews is these review platforms are very, very good at spotting fake reviews. And especially if you start getting flagged as having a lot of fake reviews, you'll get blacklisted. They'll just start suspending all your reviews and so on. So these platforms invest huge amounts of money in making sure that they have genuine reviews. There was a time in which, having fake reviews was possible. I mean, I've been in marketing for a long time. I actually do a lot of work with Google My Business, which is what these reviews are that you see on your screen now. And believe me, we actually get quite a high number of genuine reviews removed that we see from our clients, and we try and appeal them and things, but quite often Google will just remove them, and Trustpilot the same. If they suspect at all that it's a fake review, they will just suspend it, and sometimes investigate, and sometimes they just don't. They just don't get to show them. And perhaps you can get away with fake reviews as well if you've only got 5 or 10. But when you're getting into hundreds, or even like Clinicana, when you've got thousands of reviews, this is genuine, and I've been there myself. Obviously, I can tell you firsthand, but you need to understand that when you get into this level of reviews, there's no way that they can fake this amount of good reputation. It's just not possible. The algorithms that these companies run are just too good. So, you know, take these reviews at face value. You know, 3,438 is just an insane amount of reviews and a 4.9 overall rating. And people are saying, you know, they'd recommend it. They were taken great care of. Amazing experience from start to finish. And these are just ones that have come in the last few days. I mean, you know, in the last 2 days, last 4 days, people sharing pictures. Obviously, I'm going to share with you lots and lots of pictures as well of my own experience and what to expect from the clinic. Excellent clinic for hair transplants. I highly recommend it. I'm very happy to have chosen this clinic. So just the feedback and the overall sentiment is fantastic. And it doesn't really matter which platform you look at. Trustpilot is a 4.8 average rating. The AI summary is that reviewers are overwhelmingly had a great experience with the company. Consistently praise the staff at the clinic and the professionalism, friendliness and supportive approach. And, you know, I would definitely recommend, don't just take my word for it, of course, by all means, just go and do your own research on this and have a read of some of the reviews. But you'll see that this is just a fantastic clinic with just basically an impeccable reputation over the past few years. This Proven Expert is another one where I think these are like combining all of the reviews, and they're actually able to find 5,534 reviews in total. That's across various different platforms, and the rating across all platforms is just fantastic. So this is an extremely good clinic with an extremely good reputation. I'm going to be digging down into things like pricing and all that sort of thing, but first of all, I just wanted to give you the name of it and just be totally transparent about who they are. You can go away and read the reviews. Obviously, if you just for whatever reason find that you just don't think it's quite the right clinic for you, then that's absolutely fine and understandable. But I'm just telling you firsthand, I had a fantastic experience with them. I am more than happy recommending them to people. So, you know, this is an extremely good clinic. And if you're going to book somewhere else, if you're going away from Clinicana, you need to make sure that you know someone that's been there firsthand, that's had a fantastic experience and that has as much credibility as this one, because I believe that this is, if not the very best, it's certainly got to be in the top three. I was absolutely delighted with the team and the whole process from start to finish, as well as the price, which obviously we'll come on to a little bit later in the course.